Pompeii was an ancient city located in what is now the commune of Pompeii, near Naples in the Campania region of Italy. Pompeii, along with Herculaneum and many villas in the surrounding area, was buried under 4 to 6 meters of volcanic ash and pumice in the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Largely preserved under the ash, the excavated city offered a unique snapshot of Roman life, frozen at the moment it was buried, although much of the detailed evidence of the everyday life of its inhabitants was lost in the excavations. It was a wealthy town, enjoying many fine public buildings and luxurious private houses with lavish decorations, furnishings and works of art, which were the main attractions for the early excavators. Organic remains, including wooden objects and human bodies, were entombed in the ash. Over time, they decayed, leaving voids which archaeologists found could be used as molds to make plaster casts of unique and often gruesome figures in their final moments of life. The numerous graffiti carved on the walls and inside rooms provide a wealth of examples of the largely lost vulgar Latin spoken colloquially at the time, contrasting with the formal language of the classical writers. Pompeii is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Italy, with approximately 2.5 million visitors annually. After many excavations prior to 1960 that had uncovered most of the city but left it in decay, further major excavations were banned and instead they were limited to targeted, prioritized areas. In 2018, this led to new discoveries in some previously unexplored areas of the city. Pompeii was built about 40 meters above sea level on a coastal lava plateau created by earlier eruptions of Mount Vesuvius. Pompeii covered a total of 160 to 170 acres and was home to 11,000 to 12,000 people based on household counts. By 79, Pompeii had a population of about 20,000 inhabitants, which had prospered from the region's renewed agriculture, fertility, and favorable location. The eruption of Vesuvius lasted for 2 days. The first phase was a pumice rain lasting about 18 hours, allowing most inhabitants to escape. That only approximately 1,150 bodies have so far been found on site seems to confirm this theory, and most escapees probably managed to save some of their most valuable belongings. Many skeletons were found with jewelry, coins, and silverware. At some time in the night of early the next day, pyroclastic flows began near the volcano, consisting of high-speed, dense, and very hot ash clouds, knocking down wholly or partly all structures in their path, incinerating or suffocating the remaining population and altering the landscape, including the coastline. By evening of the second day, the eruption was over, leaving only haze in the atmosphere through which the sun shone weakly. The people and buildings of Pompeii were covered in up to 12 different layers of tephra, in total up to 6 meters deep. Over the following centuries, its name and location were forgotten, though it still appeared on the Tabula Peutingeriana of the 4th century. Further eruptions, particularly in 471, 473, and 512, covered the remains more deeply. The area became known as the La Civita due to the features in the ground. Objects buried beneath Pompeii were well preserved for almost 2000 years, as the lack of air and moisture allowed little to no deterioration. However, once exposed, Pompeii has been subject to both natural and man-made forces, which have rapidly increased deterioration.